What if the evil you destroyed never really left? What if it was just hiding, waiting, watching until the perfect moment to return? Welcome to Revenge of the Boogeyman, the visually unsettling sequel that dares to bring back the horror that haunted the original. In this video, we will unravel the story, the symbolism, and the strange legacy of one of horror's most peculiar follow-ups. To understand Revenge of the Boogeyman, we first need to revisit the nightmare that started it all. In the 1980 cult classic The Boogeyman, a young girl named Lucy witnessed her brother murder their abusive stepfather, a crime that scarred a mirror in their home. Years later, Lucy shatters the mirror, but in doing so, unleashes an evil spirit there uses the shards to continue its rampage. The mirror wasn't just cursed, it became a gateway for a malevolent force. In Revenge of the Boogeyman, Lacey returns still traumatized, still trying to move on, but fragments of the scarred mirror remain. And so does the evil, as people around her begin to die in grotesque and surreal ways. Lacey is haunted by visions, dreams, and the growing sense that the Boogeyman isn't just a memory, he is real. The line between reality and isolation begins to blur. The mirror spirit manipulates and skill from beyond, latching onto anyone who comes too close, and Lacey, she slowly grip on what reals and what's part of the nightmare. More than just a supernatural slasher, the film explores trauma, how the past can haunt us, no matter how far we run. The mirror symbolizes unresolved guilt and repressed memories. Every fragment is a piece of the horror that refuses to be forgotten. It's about the idea that evil, once touched, leaves a stain, something psychological and permanent. Released in 1983, the film had a notoriously low budget, and that shows large chunks of footage from the first film are reused, almost dreamlike, creating a strange, disjointed tone. But that oddness works in its favor, giving Revenge of the Boogeyman a haunting dream state feel. It far from perfect, criticized planned it for its recycled scenes and lack of originality. But among horror collectors and VAC fans, it's become a niche oddity, part of that strange category of sequels that should exist but how do. If you are expecting a polished horror experience, this isn't it. But if you enjoy retro horror, surreal storytelling, and weird sequels with cult energy, this film might just surprise you. It's chunky, creepy, and absolutely shocked in early 18th atmosphere. It's less about the scaries and more about the feelings, a lingering sense of dread that something isn't right. Revenge of the Boogeyman may not revenge horror, but it reminds us of a time when sequels were strange risky, and sometimes unintentionally brilliant. What did you think of it? Have you seen this film? Do you know there too? Let me know in the comments. And if you love exploring forgotten horror films like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep your mirrors covered and your nightmares close.